Yeah, I like that idea.
What's up, Dough Masters? Welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year. This is a new series where I'm going to take fan suggested loaves and make it. And we're starting with the Peppermint Mocha Loaf. It was suggested over on the Dice and Dough channel. If you're not following, make sure to go follow because that's where all the new Season 2 Roll for Sourdough episodes are going to be. But here we start. I had peppermint cocoa for Christmas, and so I decided to use it in the bread. I added a little bit of espresso, about 75 grams of espresso to bloom the cocoa powder to get it working, get it going. And then I add brown sugar because this is going to be a dessert loaf because of the milk powder in the cocoa and all the chocolate and everything I'm going to add. And so I just wanted it to be a little sweeter, and plus it'll help it rise a little bit because of the sugar. And so I get the rest of the water in so that my total water and espresso is about 280 grams. It's where I like to sit with my bread. And then I use the rest of my starter because I was also making bread this day to sell. I use about anywhere from 100 to 150 depending on how much I have. And then we get the salt, and then we go about 400 to 450 grams of flour, all depending on my mood. Then I take it to my stand mixer, and that's where I mix it. It was a little sticky. It was a little sticky. You can see when I show my hands that it was a little stickier than I was expecting, but not in a bad way. I put it in, and then I put it in my oven because it is really cold in my house. It's like 68 degrees is where I keep it in my house. And so I put it in the oven with the oven light on for about 6 to 7 hours until I'm happy with how it is proofed. And this one, I got lazy halfway through because I got tired. So it went into my fridge, and then I had to re-proof it at night. So it's a little underproofed in my opinion, but I don't think it's a bad thing. And I found these York peppermint patty chocolate chips, and I was like, yeah, that should go perfect in a peppermint mocha loaf. And so I used like 3/4 of the bag. I got it in there. As you see, the dough is still pretty sticky. It was still a little cold from the oven. It has set out for about 3 hours at this point, and I didn't want it to overproof. But you get it in, shaping it. Struggle a little bit with the shaping just because how cold it is. But after sitting for another hour covered, you see it started, once it warmed up, it looks good. I like the texture, I like the feel of it, I like the shape of it. So I'll just get it back into a nice round shape, and then I'm gonna get it ready to go in the oven. I cook my bread on parchment papers, put a little cornmeal down, get on the parchment paper on my liner, and then I put it into the oven at 450 in my Dutch oven. And then after about 25 minutes, I take it out and put it on a cookie sheet because I make multiple bread loaves at one time. And then it sits on there for about 20 minutes, and here it is done. It didn't get super fluffy in the oven. Like I said, it's partly because of the cold proof I did early, and then bringing it back out to do cold proof. But I like the bread. I think it turned out great. It smells fantastically. I'm not mad at the look. You see the chocolate chips, the nice color. You can smell the coffee. It smells great. If you like peppermint, you'll like the smell of it. It did, like, looking at it and on the first take, and you'll hear me in a little bit talk about it when I first tried it. It was a little dense looking, but as I ate it and we finished the loaves over the next few days, I don't think it was. I think this actually turned out how I want the bread to turn out. It is a tighter crumb, which I'm okay with. It didn't rise as much because I put too much of the York chocolate chips in there, but it was a good amount of chocolate chips for me personally. I don't think I would sell this bread with this amount, but I didn't mind it. But now we're going to kick it back to Past Randy to tell you how he liked the bread. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you are excited, and leave your comments down below.
It's a little dense. A little dense. Feels a little undercooked. Not sure. But we'll give it a bite. Worse, I just toast it more, and hopefully that makes it better. Out the kitchen. That's my dog trying to come in the kitchen. Can't have any of this. It's chocolate. Dogs, man. What can we say? But here it is. Like, doesn't look bad. The chocolates are pretty even throughout. But yeah, it just feels undercooked. It's my fault. It's pepperminty. That's for sure. Get the cocoa. Feels like I'm brushing my teeth with chocolate. It's really minty. It's not bad. It tastes good. I get some of the coffee from the Death Wish espresso I made. It's chocolatey. It's pepperminty. It is a peppermint mocha loaf. I just everything I did prior messed it up. I would make it again. I think this would be a good like present to people during the holiday season. Thank you for the suggestion. I give this like a if it was made right, I would give this like an 8 out of 10 Christmas loaf. It's peppermint, it's chocolate. If you like that, you would love this. You like mint chocolate chip ice cream, this is it. Try it. Let me know what you think. Thanks.